Alrighty, these are the last ones. Keep in mind I'm just doing these like randomly, so I'll like raw. So if I get them wrong, really sorry, but I'm pretty sure these are correct. So same thing. We know it's gonna whole thing's gonna equal -1 because of that charge up there. We know this is -2 because it's oxygen. It's not a peroxide. And then hydrogen, we know that's +1. This one's really easy. We know it's +1 because it's in that first column and it's only got 1 electron. That whole thing, like up here, you know. Look, hydrogen hiding way up there. Hello. So yeah. And so then this one, we know has a -3 charge. This one's probably one of those polyprotic ions that she made you memorize. And so we're going to start with the oxygen, because we know it's -2. So O is equal to -2, and we know there's 4 of them. So the whole thing's -8. All the oxygens are -8, but we know the whole molecule is going to equal -3. So that means that the phosphorus part has to equal +5. Alright, this one, -1, the whole thing's equal to because of that little exponent. We know this thing's -2, so oxygen is equal to -2. And then the iodide is equal to, well, we know that is equal to -6 because it's 3 of the -2. We want it to equal -1 total, so iodide is +5. Oops, messed up the 5. Alright, so this one's kind of convenient because you can just take the thing from previously. Pretty much the same thing, just it's an acid. So, but we're going to start it over. So we know the whole thing is equal to -1. We know the hydrogens are +1 and the oxygens are -2 because of the groups they're in, again, that fun part. And so hydrogen is equal to +1, oxygen is equal to -2. That is not a minus. There we go. And so that's -8 and +2 because of the 2 +1s and the 4 -2s. And so that is equal to -6, which means the phosphorus has to equal +5 because the whole thing's equal to -1. And then H2SO4. This stuff is a seriously strong acid. It's really fun. It will melt through your skin. So this is +1 because we know it's hydrogen. Same thing with the oxygen. We know it's -2 because of its oxygen. It's not a peroxide. H is equal to +1. Jeez, it's so hard to write. Getting better though. Oxygen is equal to -2. We know that. And then, so we know there's a +2 from 2 of the hydrogens and a -8 from the 4 of the -2 oxygens. So that equals -6, and the whole thing is equal to -1. So -6 plus what equals -1? And we know that is +5, which means the only thing left, the sulfur, has to equal +5. Boom.